Get ready for a digital duel, folks. Welcome to Sis Horizon, where anything is possible. All right, the Vogues, the Steamrollers, the Shock and Awe, and finally, the Mighty. Unleash our contestants.
Nighttime brings its own challenges. With reduced visibility, every move counts.
Enemy spotted! Down there! Blocking Vault 2, it's the Shock and Awe. Throwing pyro grenade!
The match just begun and the Vogues are already setting the pace. The first team wipe has happened. That's gotta hurt.
That play unraveled fast. The Mighty didn't have much say in it. A strong opening from the Steamrollers. First cash out underway.
Steal cash out, eh? Grab cash box 2!
Squad deleted! No attachments left!
Dropping a glitch trap!
The Mighty have a cash out in the works. The Vogues made an awesome steal there.
Will they make this a spree, I wonder?
Mass removal! Minimal effort!
We're back in the arena, folks. The Vogues will need to come back from that wipeout.
Not the pose that I would be striking if I were them.
This is exactly what the Steamrollers needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
They're running circles around the opposition. Unreal!
That's a lesson!
The Vogues are back in the arena, folks.
I sense some payback coming after that team wipe earlier. Watch out!
Now snare to cash out. This match just passed its midway point. A lot of action still in store for you folks.
These teams are vying for the favor of our sponsors, and they are certainly giving it their best out there.
The Mighty are unlocking Vault 4. The Vogues have a cash out in the works. The Mighty are in a tough spot.
Picked up a cash box.
Clean sweep dirty intentions.
One contestant is trying out how much damage those walls can take. Keep at it, I say. The steamrollers are back. Team respawned.
Fully recuperated now from that exit, and I think the shock and awe need to stay alert.
The Mighty are taking charge. Cash out underway.
Third place! Setting a trap! Glitchy surprise set!
Fantastic steal by the steamrollers.
That could be a game changer.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe.
They didn't earn it. They claimed
Watch out, down here!
Fantastic steal by the shock and awe.
Deploying
Remember,
surprise!
that's illegal in many jurisdictions, but not here. The shock and awe continue to deliver surprises, this time with 2 cash outs in a row.
7 seconds. We chose that moment.
The Vogues have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Guardian turret active!
Cash out untouched. Everything else ruined.
1 minute left on the clock.
Every second counts.
Cash out complete, and the Mighty just
Go to
got
Vault
richer.
6!
The steamroll worker starting a revolution. They're opening a vault. We're down to the last 30 seconds. Which team will triumph?
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
The Mighty are ready to peel into a vault.
We're in for an overtime showdown, folks. I got the cash box.
shock and awe after that win, surprising their rivals in the next match.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the mighty who've qualified too.
Here we go. The high notes, the big splash, the shock, and finally, the mighty. Time to make your mark or pack your bags.
A sunny day with normal visibility greets our contestants, giving them a golden opportunity to leave an unforgettable impression.
The big splash are unbolting Vault 1.
Clear! Using defense!
Watch out! Over here! Reload!
The first team wipe is in, and the arena is buzzing.
Move to cash
That
out
one hit
B.
the shock and awe without much warning. The mighty make their move. First cash out live.
Taking damage! Deploying a surprise! Glitch trap planted! Section active! Proximity sensors up! I'm going down there!
Four down! Room feels quieter.
Reloading!
The high notes have picked up the tempo. The big splash are back. Team respawn.
If I were the Shockandor, I'd be prepping for some incoming retribution.
Vault 4, go!
This is exactly what the mighty needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
4 lives gone. 1 smirk earned.
The Big Splash are unlocking Vault 4.
Throwing pyro grenade!
Threat detected.
High notes are drilling into Vault 3.
Setting a trap!
Ash on the move. Let's
And
go.
still not even breathing hard.
The Mighty are seizing the lead.
Turret deployed!
As we hit the
Trap
halfway
landed.
mark, it's clear this round is far.
The contestants are definitely showcasing the spirit of our sponsors. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Looking for movement! Deploying setting a glitch trap!
They're not aiming. They're
Big plays from the High Notes as they start a cash out. 1 foot in the door for our leaders, the High Notes.
Contestant has hit a streak, eliminating opponents one by
Another washout for the Big Splash. Tough times multiply.
They could find themselves in troubled waters now.
If it bleeds, it's finally already gone.
Motion sensors up.
The Big Splash are back on the scene.
Placing a turret!
That's not a highlight, that's a warning.
Motion detector! Trap is set!
Enemy spotted. Down there.
For now, the Mighty are overpowering their opponents.
Pressure applied. Pressure returned.
Go to Vault
Down
5,
there.
everyone!
Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out there. Let's see how far they can take it.
Fantastic steal by the Big Splash.
Aggressive and impressive.
3 down. Message clear. Station
Move
closed.
to cash out B!
Cash out complete, and the Big Splash just got richer.
When a team is as organized as the Big Splash right now, it's tough for opponents to get the upper hand.
A vulture's arrived at the scene. Time to get out there.
Pyro grenade out!
Let's go down there.
Glitchy surprise then!
They didn't clear the squad. They cleared the scene.
Defend. Down here.
Overtime is upon us. Let's see who can keep their cool under pressure.
The Mighty have started a cash out. Splash are opening a vault.
Deploying turret. Trap is set.
Yeah, take that.
Arming a trap.
Another team wipe for the Big Splash. When it rains, it pours.
Going straight.
Ten seconds left. It's no surprise with a name like that. The Mighty clinch first place and storm into the final round.
And the High Notes will also join the swan song of our tournament. Are they ready to orchestrate a win?
Here we go. The High Notes up against the Mighty. All right, folks, let's see who rises and who falls. Let's go.
Here we go again. A reminder to our viewers that our final rounds are slightly different. The first team to reach 50,000 will win. How's that sound, Scotty?
Sounds like something I already knew, June. But you knew that and asked me anyway. The High Notes are prying into Vault 1.
Not everyone made it out of this encounter. It's our first elimination. Let's see how this unfolds.
Okay, let's go. Taking damage.
We've got our first team wipe. Things are heating up.
Yeah, that was a painful one for the Mighty. You could feel the impact. The Mighty have respawned. The High Notes have started a cash out.
Enemy got me. Reloading.
Glitch trap.
Mass removal.
like that.
A massive
Enemy
shift in
spotted.
the dynamics of this match. Exciting!
I'm back. Drop the mine. Over there. Taking damage.
They just filed 4 resignations violently.
Dropping a glitch trap. Glitch trap
Station's
deployed.
still there.
Send your
So is
cash
the
out
fear.
It's in. The mighty make a bold statement with the first cash out of the match.
They're giving it everything they've got, Scotty. No holding back.
Danger down here. Back in action. I'm reloading.
Pushing into Vault 2, it's the mighty.
I got
Back in action.
setting a glitch trap.
Quad kill. Someone's getting promoted.
Reload. Jump pad here. Someone called for a doctor?
The mighty are down again. Another team-wide misfortune.
And with that, they've gone from will to may to might, and that's a grammar joke, Scotty.
Oh boy, that one's going in the Hall of Shame. Perfect move by the high notes.
4 at once. Someone's bored. Squad deleted.
Throwing fire.
Campus left.
want to make this a habit. Team wipe again.
Clean sweep, dirty intentions.
The mighty are back on the scene.
Itching to strike back, I'll bet. The high could be in the crosshairs.
Deploying a surprise!
And that's a cash out by the high notes. The hunt is on as a new vault just hit the arena.
They held the line and left a trail.
The high notes are back in the arena, folks.
Time for a payback after that team
Guardian turret
wipe. The
active.
mighty better
Watch out! Over there!
Deploying a surprise!
We're halfway through the match, and I bet the sponsors are impressed with the play so far.
very exciting. Scuzzy.
Cash out ticking. The mighty are ahead, but I think the fight to the finish is about to get ugly.
Turret deployed!
Watch out! Over here! Arming a mine! Gas line dropped!
Detect deterrent defend! Detect deterrent defend!
Enemy up there!
Throwing fire!
Enemy down! Jump on here!
Let's go over there!
Another falter for the high notes, folks. They'll have to start again. Winning feels good. Just ask the mighty. They took that final round and are our new rising stars.